Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great back row bargain diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. I don't get to say that very often, but guys, we took this unit in on trade. This came out of the Memphis, Tennessee area. In fact, we drove it back from the people's house. We took their unit to them and drove this one about 4.5–5 hours back. And it drives great. Today, we're going to review a 1998 National Tradewinds. And guys, this unit's not perfect. The back row bargain is sold 100% as is. You know, if you let us know you're coming, we'll either crank the generator or hook it to power and let you do your own inspection on it before deciding to buy it or not. But we make no guarantees whatsoever. You buy it as is, where is, take the good with any potential bad. But I think this is a nice piece, guys. It's got a lot of things going for it, and this unit fixed up will bring quite a bit more money. But today we're going to review this 98 National Tradewinds. It's a 7370. It's actually 36.5 feet long, and it's got a couple of really nice things going for it. This was the last year of the all mechanical fuel system in the 3126 Caterpillar diesel, which is what this unit's got. 300 horsepower, 860 pound-feet of torque. Kind of like the old B series Cummins. You know, those the original 3126s are very, very well known for being very dependable because they're mostly all mechanical. Doesn't have all the electronics and pollution control that the 3126B and later the E series motor had in it. So if you're an old school diesel mechanic, this is something you can work on a whole lot easier and less frequently than the newer ones. But looking around it, guys, it does have alloy wheels. It's got a 7500 diesel generator in the front, 300 horsepower, which doesn't sound like a lot, but believe me, for back then, that was pretty stout. Since a lot in 1998, a lot of motorhomes were running 275s, even 230s. It's got 860 pound-feet of torque, got a 5,000 pound tow capacity. It does have a fiberglass roof, Freightliner chassis. And like I said, guys, she ain't, you know, the outside, it definitely shows its age, but it's got a really nice interior. Got a slide out. You know, you've got a few little oopsies and battle scars, whatever you want to call them, that most of them can be fixed with a little Bondo and the fiberglass. But for $16,900, where are you gonna find anything else like this that runs and drives? And it's got air brakes, air suspension, all that good stuff too. But guys, of course, you know, this is also a Duraframe, which was National RV's claim to fame. I mean, at one time, they were the 4th largest RV manufacturer in the world. And they did something that the only other brand I know of that did do that was Born Free. And that is, of course, it has an all-steel chassis by Freightliner. But from the chassis on up, it continues with that steel. It's not steel and then up to aluminum like most other brands are. This is all steel. Weighs more. Costs more to build them that way, but a whole lot more durable. You get less sway, less squeaks and rattles, just a better fitting ride and drive all the way around with an all steel frame versus steel and aluminum like most of them have. And it's 40% stronger than aluminum as well. You've got a patio awning, but guys, I don't know what works and what doesn't besides a slide out. Again, we are selling this as is, so if if you don't know how to do basic repairs on an RV or have the money to have it repaired, anything that may come up, this may not be the unit for you. I've got plenty of other units that come with a full checkout and even a warranty on qualifying units. This is for those of you who, you know, $16,900, guys, that's travel trailer price. Now, one thing I went ahead and did, and it was actually more or less a miscommunication, but you benefited, is my guys put new carpet in here. They had got it mixed up with a different unit, my carpet crew, but it needed to be changed anyway. So there you go, guys. We've got about $1,000 worth of carpet work in here included, and everything's solid as can be, guys. No soft spots anywhere. As we step inside, believe it or not, there's no smoke or pet odors in here. And guys, you know, it's not perfect, it's dated, I'll show you anything I see good and bad about it. It's got 107,000 miles, which anybody that knows the 3126, the mechanical 3126 cat, not even a concern. 6-speed Allison transmission, got the power gear jacks, cassette stereo, got a rear view camera system. TV's been upgraded from the original CRT to flat screen. Leather captain's chairs. You know, the Tradewinds back then was top of the line. Now you've got a few little spots in here where obviously over the past two plus decades, you know, at one time it probably leaked under that window. You got a few windows that these are the, well, they used to use a double pane glass back then, and when that glass got several years old, the seal would develop a leak in it, and the nitrogen gas between the window panes would leak out and become cloudy, and then you'll see the seal kind of shrink up too right there. And the only thing you can do about that is replace the window. So, and there are a few windows in here that's happened to. And again, guys, I'm not sugarcoating it. It is an as-is unit. It's a 23-year-old motorhome. You can take it like it is, or you can buy something newer for quite a bit more money that's in a lot better shape. It's up to you. This thing, I believe, is in perfectly usable condition, just like it is now. 107,000 miles. Got a little bit of, and you can tell if it's recent or not because it's not soft. So it's hard. Now, if that was soft, or if that was recent, that would be really soft. You stick your finger through it. But the fact is, it's all dried up, so that means it's not a current leak now. And you can see, guys, because of the fiberglass roof, the headliner looks awesome. And you've got, like I said, it's an older unit, got the older colors, but solid surface Corian countertops, all leather furniture, looks great. Got real hardwood floors in the kitchen area, table and chairs, solid hardwood cabinetry. Same grade you'd put in your own house. That's a newer microwave convection oven. 3-burner stovetop. No cracks in the Corian, which means you have a good riding motorhome. Because honestly, if this was a rough riding motorhome with 107,000 miles, this stuff would be cracked up all over the place, but it's not. Built-in coffee maker. 2 ACs. 2 ducted roof ACs. Little bar area, got the bigger refrigerator. It's an RV, 2-way RV refrigerator freezer. And according to the guy that traded this in, everything works. I don't know. It does have a Xantrix inverter. Got the original Generac Traveler toilet, which is a China RV toilet. Hair dryer. Glassed-in shower. Let's look around the skylight. Shower actually looks good, and it's not yellow. That means it hasn't been stored outside all that much. And you can see, guys, no signs of water damage around the skylight. Look here to the back. Of course, you got a big closet in here. This is a big walk-through bathroom, guys. So that's just good old solid hardwood too. I like that. The crown molding, everything. Here in the back's got the original mattress. Looks great. You can still see how some of the window right here is, that seal has shrunk up. But this has been from so long ago that the nitrogen has actually leaked out and the window's actually cleared up. Like the big glass. And again, guys, you know, the back of the RV is where your most vibrations occur. And you can see that glass, that big glass on the back, not cracked, and that's the original one. Like I said, guys, this isn't, you know, a rolling Taj Mahal, but I think it's very clean for the age and the price. And it's got a lot going for it. The diesel generator. It's got the 300 horse cat motor, the mechanical one. You know, yeah, you may have to go through this thing and, you know, put a few things in it here or there. Who knows? I think it's fine just the way it is if you want to just use something now. But the price of this motorhome, guys, is $16,900. That is a haggle-free firm price. If you'll let us know you're coming, we'll hook it to power or run the generator and let you inspect it yourself before deciding, hey, this is too much more of a project than I want to take on, or or you may decide, oh, this is perfect for my skill level. For this price, I'll go ahead and buy it. And I have several others out here for more if you want one that's checked out, ready to go. But like I said, this is for the DIY viewers of mine. And even though I think very little you have to do to it, I mean, if you wanted to strip one down and customize it, upgrade it, and make it your own, then this is a great unit to do that with, because at least this way, you're not customizing a $50,000 motorhome that's going to hurt the value. This thing's going to be worth $16,900 for the next several years. You take care of it, no matter what, pretty much what you do to it, as long as you finish it. So like if you wanted to paint the cabinets, paint the walls, put new furniture in here, rearrange the furniture, you're not going to hurt the value. Versus a later model one doing that kills the value, because people like to buy them factory or close to factory as possible. And this is just a great build quality that you don't even see in the newer ones now. Even the slide out roof looks great. Guys, at $16,900, haggle free, firm, cash, or trade only. Unfortunately, being a 1998 model, no financing is available through my nationwide lenders. That being said, that doesn't mean you can't go to your own bank or credit union or finance company and get a loan on the motorhome, or a combination loan on the motorhome, personal loan, or a personal signature loan. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. But you'll have to arrange your own financing if you need financing to buy this. More than likely, somebody's going to come down here and pay cash for it and take it home with them. This is by far the lowest price diesel I have in stock right now, and very unusual. It's unusual to have a diesel motorhome with a slide for under 30, much less for under 20. And this $16,900, this thing's a bargain, guys, for those of you who had the vision to see what it is and what it could be. You know, if you're one of those that doesn't know how to work on anything, that always pays people to work on your stuff, you may not see what the potential of this RV is for the price. But for those of you who can work on them, not afraid to get your hands dirty, or that have the money to pay somebody to work on it, you can see a lot of greatness in this, if that makes sense. But guys, nice unit. If you're interested in it, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Call before coming to look to make sure it's available, because of right now what used RV prices are. You can't even hardly find a used travel trailer for this price, much less a fully self-contained motorhome with generator, slide out jacks, diesel motor, and so much more, for what you're going to spend on a used travel trailer that you got to buy a vehicle to tow it with. And as is, take the good with the bad. Like I said, we'll hook it up to power, let you be your own judge about if this is the right unit for you, for your budget. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment. Share my video on social media. You know, guys, if you can get past a few of the cosmetic things, I think this is a nice motorhome. You know, I know the paint's a little faded, 23 years old, but guys, it is what it is. But thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. I try to cover something for everybody, so please keep that in mind. I know I may get some thumbs down for this video, but guys, you know, there's different strokes for different folks. People that give it a dislike, 10 more people will give it a like, because that's what they're looking for. And you go to any dealer in town, guys, any dealer in your local area, especially if it's a corporate dealer like Ripoff World. So, hey, I want a Class A diesel with a slide out that runs and drives good for $16,900 out the door. They'll laugh you off the lot and tell you to invent a time machine and go back in time about 20 years. Here it is, guys. $16,900 plus applicable sales tax. That's it. No surprises, no fees. Like I said, you'll have to get your own financing if financing is a concern for you. But again, thank you for watching. Feel free to share. Feel free to come visit with us. Got something for everybody, obviously, as you can see. And look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.